Having God in your boat doesn't mean you're not going to face any storms. It just means that no storm will be able to sink your boat. Trials are bound to happen, but God is so much bigger than them. He is bigger than any storm in your life. We serve a God who walks on water and who calms the chaos. I wanted to point out something really interesting in Mark chapter 4, verse 37, where Jesus quiets the great storm. Jesus is in the boat with the disciples, and he's sleeping in the boat very soundly, like he is a rock. He is fast asleep. And the disciples are panicking because there's a huge storm. I can imagine that there's huge waves. The disciples, this is like the most terrifying moment of their life, and they're pretty young. Like, they're all probably around the age of like 20. Some of them are even teenagers almost, and so they're really freaking out. And they see Jesus sleeping in the boat. And so they connect the dots. They're like, okay, there's a storm, but Jesus is sleeping as if like nothing's happening. So they say, "Teacher, do you not care that we are perishing?" In verse 38, they say, "Jesus, don't you care that there's a storm going on?" And a lot of us have the same exact reaction that the disciples have when there are trials or tests in our life. God never guarantees that life is going to be easy. Jesus never says there's not going to be any storms. He allowed the disciples to go through this terrifying moment, to feel afraid. He permitted that. He was okay with the disciples being so deathly afraid because he knew it would build their faith and help them grow in the long run. Whatever you're going through, remember that it's in Jesus' will, and that there are going to be storms much harder than the ones you're already facing in your life. You are going to struggle in life. You're going to have some low points, but with Jesus, anything is possible. He can combat the storms. He can kill the waves and let them die down. Have Jesus in your boat to guarantee that no storms will be able to sink it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, drop an amen in the comments. Follow me for more, and I hope you guys have an extremely blessed rest of your day. Bye-bye.